I decided to face my fears this act and become a duelist main, and this is how it went. What's up guys, it's royalG, and welcome back to Blue Instalock, the series where I explore the duelist role, get coached by top pros in Radiance, and challenge myself to become a Radiant duelist. The first agent I challenged was Jett, and in this episode, I'm going to show you guys the difference between my day 1 Jett and my Jett just 3 weeks later. But first, let's see some highlights of my current Jett gameplay, and we'll talk about what I learned from Jett after. Hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, 8, too late.
Enemy remaining.
I called it.
Jett, I literally called that has been here.
Good.
Spike down.
He's done.
I've got your trail.
I'm dead. One more.
Enemy remaining.
Wow.
Two more. Dead. One's at speed.
Wait, we don't.
Dead. Move on.
Last player standing.
Sorry.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, timing god. Timing
Let's go.
god.
Logs up.
No charges left.
Two dead, 3 dead.
One enemy
What is
remaining.
going on?
Good shit.
Holy shit. I see him.
I didn't play it for us, so I walked in.
No charges left.
Both have been
Nice.
That omen.
So one market, one B tree. One more A.
Yeah, Jett.
Nice. Silver tree.
Enemy remaining.
Shit, front tree. Nice. Good job. Nice. One more A main. A main and tree. On site. A main.
Spike down A. Enemy remaining.
Nice.
Spike down A.
Nice shot, Jett. Good shit.
Oops.
Two on me.
Spike planted.
Two. One more.
Enemy remaining.
On me. You. Split.
Your ice pool!
Holy shit.
No, this guy's spamming crouch, bro. What's wrong with you? They're going B. This last two were
Sent that guy
market.
through.
Nice.
Close.
Yeah.
Nice!
Alright, let's go.
They're out, man. 2 more out. At least 2 more.
One more close left.
130. 1 to both. 130.
Enemy remaining.
130.
Well,
One enemy remaining.
Nice. She was on site with Sheriff.
10 seconds left.
They might wall bank.
alright, let's go.
You're the Sheriff, by the way.
You wanna just go in? Like, with flashes and shit, or no?
Yeah. That's like one.
One goes
One
close.
up though. Landing again.
Dead.
Raise backside still. He is a mark.
Let's get spawned. You're dead.
I got your under.
More spawn.
Above.
Alive.
Enemy remaining.
Heaven.
I see alive.
Still suck.
Should we have at least?
Looks like I was player standing.
Close at 50.
Enemy remaining.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
Last player standing. Give me the one enemy.
It's
remaining.
Yeoman.
What is
What?
They don't know I'm flanked.
Got walls and cascades.
This side.
Don't one tap. Yo, one towards feet.
One through.
Elbow.
One's elbow, yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Last one's elbow. You like that shot? You like that shot? That's pretty clean.
Yeah, I got boner.
Oh, no, no, no.
I'm just holding.
You hold,
Tap it.
Oh, what a round. Get the op shares.
Oh, I can't hit this jump right now. So the transition to Jett from being a Sentinel and controller player was definitely not an easy one. When it comes down to playstyle, positioning, and even mindset, I had to make a very big shift in how I approached the game in order to adapt to playing Jett. But every day I played, I could clearly see improvements with my utility usage, my positioning, and how I worked with my team. So now that 3 weeks has passed and I think I've grown immensely as a Jett player, let me tell you the things that I personally felt was most important to making the transition. Of course, Koala Noob's coaching session was a great help to me first and foremost, so if you want to check that video out, the link is in the description. But here is what I think is most important for becoming a Jett player. Number 1 is being willing to set the tempo. I think as any other role, I'm far too used to playing around my team's pace and working around their ideas. As I became better at Jett, I noticed that setting the pace in a round was something that always helped me perform, as well as give my team a sort of pace to follow. Of course, sometimes other teammates have plays in mind that I also followed, but if there was nothing to go off of, I was the first option. So the better I was at setting the tempo with my team, the more I controlled the game. That means communicating what I wanted for my teammates, what I think will get me a kill or win us a round, or how I want to take space. The second thing that helped me a ton was prioritizing the early round. Because Jett has fast-paced plays and a lot of aggressive tools, being able to control the early round is massive. One kill can lead to a completely different round outcome, and that's the type of impact you want to find with Jett. That means having early round plays in mind, constantly trying to read the enemy's next play, and looking for a gap to exploit in their setups. The third thing that really leveled up my decision making was becoming comfortable with how I threw my utility. This is important for every agent in the game, but it's definitely a lot more important for faster agents like Jett. Since you're often leading the charge as a Jett, you need to be as comfortable playing around your utility as possible, like being able to smoke dash, one-way smoke, updraft dash, and more. When I first started, even though I knew how to do these things, I wasn't comfortable doing them. That meant slight mistakes or hesitation on my play that translated into missed opportunities or failed entries. The more your utility becomes second nature, the more headspace you have for finding favorable duels and taking them. And finally, being willing to make more mistakes. I don't mean this as a toxic piece of advice to run it down, but instead to err on the side of making mistakes rather than doing less. In order to learn how to play Jett well, you have to be okay with being in uncomfortable spots or pushing your limits. If you're too scared to make those mistakes, then you won't be able to learn the balance of aggression and intentional play. So set yourself free and learn by breaking out of your comfort zone. I think there's a clear difference between how I played Jett when I first started and where I am now, and it's only been a few weeks. Learning Jett was definitely a great experience, and it's really opened my eyes to the other side of Valorant that I never touched. I think I can see why so many players main duelist now. But, of course, that's not to say that everyone should become a duelist, but I think learning and experiencing what a true duelist playstyle is like is very important for every player in their path to improvement. With that being said, our chapter on Jett is over. Of course, I'll still be playing Jett occasionally, but there's more fish to fry, and next up is the Speedster Neon. See you there.